Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Victoria 2 Pop Demand Mode. We are playing as Carlist Spain and in the last episode we expanded our colonies even further. We conquered this area here that is producing some dye and tropical wood and also some coal. I really like coal for our industries that we don't have, but we are building new factories. And we also conquered this region here. We took it from Dynam, that was at the same time attacked by other nations, which was very good. Oh, I see that the Netherlands is still at war with them. Is it? Oh, this might be a bug, because Netherlands joined our war against Dynam, but now we are not at war anymore. So why? Maybe if I play a moment of the game. Yeah, okay, so it's not a bug. So as I was saying, he was attacked at the same time by other nations, basically Siam, that is now losing the war because we ended our war. So they are now relocating all the forces against Siam. So I really think that Siam is gonna lose the war. So this means that we could attack. No, we cannot. So Siam is friendly with the UK. So technically, the UK could enter this war alongside Siam. Anyway, we don't really care about this. What we want is extending our colonies even more. And as I said in the previous episode, another possible target is this one, Lanfang, that is right now producing spices. It's not great, but they have a good value in the market, and right now they are in high demand. So of course we want them. So we can take Lanfang, and then after that, moving in this territory here that has precious metal. Okay, so let's start and let's make a war justification against them. Establish protectorate. Let's go with it. And we have more troops here. Why they are split? I don't know why. I really don't know. They were just one single unit, from what I remember. You want military access? No, you will not have it. I only give military access to great powers that, we can increase the relations with them, like with the USA. Let's increase the relations with the USA. We still have troubles over here in Cuba. We have very high militancy, and the same here in the Colombian territories. So one day we will have a rebellion here. Mission to Lanftang. Oh, we are slowing down the generation of the casus belli against them. But it's not a big deal. Worst case scenario, we will gain some infamy. Oh, intensive farming. No, I'm never in favor of the intensive farming. Well, which region is this? Vasconia, Aragon. Vasconia, Aragon. Let's see. Vasconia, Aragon. Where is it? This one. So this one is producing wool, grain, fruit, and all these productions would increase by 15% for some years. Otherwise, we can reduce the militancy of the farmers. And since we have some militancy here, and I don't know from who is coming from, to be honest, but let's see if it goes down by clicking here. Yeah, a bit. Yeah, it was a good idea to not exploit too much the farmers and reduce their militancy. So they are more peaceful. They love the king. Who doesn't love the king? Intensive farming again. This time in Castilla Nueva. Castilla Nueva. Let's go just 1 second to Castilla Nueva, because if we have very low militancy, which is the case, here, yes, we will increase the farming efficiency. Because we don't have any reason to decrease the militancy in a region that is already very, very low. The chance of having a revolt there, are zero. Really zero. We cannot say the same here. Oh my god, this is really the region of the Christinas. Ooh, we can increase our opinion in Persia. So let's do this, and let's also, since we have these troubles here, could be a good idea to have an army that stay here. Well, so first of all, we have very good relations with France, so I'm not scared of the border that we have with them. But like, we can send maybe this army here in Seville. And we also have this brigade that we can move here to join our forces in Spain. Then let's take our troops from here and be ready to declare war on Lanfang. At the same time, we can start justifying against them. We cannot. We have a truce with them until 1857. Oh, they were probably allied. They were probably allied with them, with the previous nation that was here. So let's take this territory for now. And the World's Fair begins. Nice. Oh, now the Netherlands is at war, isn't it? I don't understand. There is kind of a bug here. Who is doing this siege? I think the Netherlands. Oh no, there are Dynam forces here in Siam. I don't know why they are not moving back these troops. Maybe they don't have ships. Let's go here. Oh, they sent troops here, but we will be faster because we have more men and also an artillery brigade that will conquer the place much faster. So Panama, we don't need clergymen in Panama anymore. Where is it that we don't have bureaucrats? Oh, we have 0 bureaucrats in places like Panama. Outshone at the World's Fair. No, we are losing money and prestige. Okay, so let's push for some bureaucrats in Panama. Maybe this is also the reason why we have a high chance of having rebels. And we increase our relations with Sarawak. Oh, these people over here in the sphere of the UK. Good. The venue is complete and the World's Fair may begin. Okay, we knew this already. We can do an exhibition to gain prestige. Good. Reactionary support. Okay, good. We destroyed some ships of our enemy. And of course we will win this war. Okay, so considering that we cannot attack this state because we have a truce, who else we can attack? All the tea in Carlist Spain. Stockpile the extra tea. Otherwise, let the farmers keep some. And all the poor people in Sinai will reduce militancy and consciousness. And I think that people do not really love us in Sinai, indeed. So let's give some to the farmers. Yeah, that's very good. Also, we're starting to have some Spanish people here. 18% of the population in Al Arish is Spanish. That's very good. 0 in Suez for some reason. So Spanish people prefer to work here where fruit is produced rather than here where tea is produced. Maybe they don't know how to farm tea. Yeah, they don't have any experience, it makes sense. Bitter rain. Uh-oh. Divert more water to the... Where is it this happening? So basically we have a bitter rain, so we have some rain that is not good in our plantations, and the choices that we have is, I suppose, to like support the people over there. We lose prestige this way. We don't want to lose prestige. We don't want to increase the militancy too much, but so I would go for the compromise. We will have dry spell for 2 years. No, 1 year. Just 1 year. Otherwise, it could be just few months, but we lose prestige because we divert more water to local farms. And for some reason, this is not very prestigious. So if we help the poor people in our country, we lose prestige. That's very interesting. So let's go for the one in the middle right here. The rain will fall sooner or later, guys. Just wait for it. Oh, good. We have clean coal. So now our production of coal should be much higher than before. Indeed, we have 112. Let's see if we are one of the 5... No. It should be 400 to be in the top 5 producers. So what we should do, it's probably... I don't know if we should proceed with the industries or we should focus a bit on education. Yeah, let's proceed with education because we are not focusing enough. And yeah, I prefer to have educated people, not too much. Not too educated, because otherwise they will rebel against the absolute monarchy that we have. But you know, something in between, so that they are clever enough to do some research, but not too clever to ask for democracy, to put it simply. So let's make a protectorate over here in Bata. Why didn't do that before? We still have slaves in some places. How many slaves do we have? Oh, 2% of the population is made by slaves. But you see, the good thing is that we are reducing the farmers in our country. So this means that we are moving a bit, slowly of course, towards a more industrialized country. Okay, so let's keep increasing the relations with the USA. Is there somebody else that we should increase the relations with? Maybe Prussia, let's increase to at least 100. The Ottoman Empire, I mean, why not, in the end? They're still a great power, so. And they have a huge army. Well, not huge, but bigger than ours. A bit bigger. So here, who are these people? Oh, let's merge them. Soldiers from Bali would like to join the Jacobin rebels. We still have a very high militancy. That's terrible. Let's reduce a little bit more the taxes for the middle strata of our population, for the middle class. And I think we can keep 80% here and 70 here. We don't want to have too many clergymen or bureaucrats. We are still far... Okay, we are ready to have peace. And we conquered this territory. Good. I was saying we are still far from the 1% of bureaucrats and 2% of clergymen. Not because of the regions in Spain, but because of some colonies where we have like 0 bureaucrats. Now we are trying to increase that. Like here in Panama, we are pushing for bureaucrats. And we are pushing for clergymen in Benin. And hopefully... Oh! We are now a large nation. Since we conquered more territories, we are a large nation. No, we were a large nation, and now we are a sprawling empire. And so we will gain more prestige. Very good. Very good. We are the 6th greatest power in the world, just below the USA. They are above us just because they have better... a better industrial system. They have more factories, definitely more factories, and more people willing to work in factories. Like, we created this factory here, you see, But no one is working here. Zero people. No one, really, no one is working here. Here, 137 people. The only one that is quite good is the one that we had since the beginning in Castilla la Nueva. Is a steel factory with almost 15,000 people. But again, it's the only one. And this is a bit depressing. But again, if we don't increase the literacy, that is just 15%, only 15% of our population is able to read and write. Well, if we don't increase this factor, we will never have factories. And that's why we are going with positivism right now, because positivism increases the education efficiency. So that's good. Let's keep increasing some relations. And also, I have to check. We are only increasing with Persia. I think we can decrease with Persia and try to sphere Portugal. Take it from the UK. Of course, they are accusing us of things that we have never done. So we are discredited. It means that this is it's lower by 75% for a few months. Oh no! Oh no, 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 let's pause the game. This is an international crisis in Antioquia. And the US are supporting Colombia. So Colombia would like to take back Antioquia. And since the people in Antioquia would also like to join Colombia again, we have a crisis. And the US said, you know what, even if we have excellent relations with Spain, we are supporting Colombia. So now we have to check who could decide to join us. So the UK likes us much more than the US, -30 compared to -105. But when it's negative, there is a chance that they don't take any side. Much better with Prussia. This is just -8 with us and -106 with America. France is probably going to support the US, unfortunately, and we have 200, but I don't know, they also are an absolute monarchy right now. I don't understand. By the way, I have to remember that after this crisis, if we don't enter in a war against France, I have to ask them for an alliance. Let's see what they say. Austria is going to support us, probably. The Ottoman Empire in the US, more likely. And Belgium, it will probably support us, but it's just a small country. So the point is this. If many countries join our side, the US could say, you know what, I don't want to do a war, you see? We don't want a war against all these countries. So let's say that we accept that Antioquia remains under Spanish control. Madagascar, okay, good relations with Madagascar, good. But if nobody takes a side, and I remains... Oh, this is good. More population growth. If no one takes a side, and I remains alone against the US, as soon in 750 days, if I don't give Antioquia to Colombia, then I will be at war with Colombia and the US. First Minister appointed is making us losing prestige, but is also increasing the political awareness and decreasing the diplomatic points. Is one of the worst prime ministers. Okay, good. So Prussia is now supporting us. That's very good. Very good point. So let's see if the UK... Oh, France decided to support the US. Damn. Let's start moving our troops, We might soon be at war with France. We need more infantry. Let's improve our army. Oh shit. It's very bad. What else? Oh. Somebody else on our side? The UK, maybe? Let's increase the relations with them. Maybe they will support us. That would be great. 33 with us and minus 17 with the US. Austria is really a lost battle. Oh, let's go with more education, functionalism. Or maybe first we can do something in the industry. No, let's go with that. Production shortfalls. Okay, let's cover it. People will be happy. So, Ottoman Empire. Ottoman Empire could join us too. Please, guys. Join our side. Especially the UK. Can we make an offer to the UK to join us? They will not accept. That's funny. Humiliate who? Oh, humiliate. If we propose to the Ottoman Empire to humiliate the US, they will join us in the war. But then it means that we... it's terrible. Let's keep it like this for now. We just want to end this crisis. Yeah, we... Yeah, we... It's better to avoid the war right now. It's very complicated. Very complicated. Do we have more troops somewhere? You go here and take our reinforcements. It's very complicated. We cannot win this without the UK. Prussia is... Oh. Crisis solution. The United States of America is demanding we settle the current crisis in their favor. White peace. I don't understand. I mean, their favor, it means that they should acquire Antiochia. So this doesn't make much sense to me, because white peace, it means everything remains as it is. You know what, in these cases, when the game is not very clear, what I do... Oh my god, what did I do? Oh my god, I wanted to save the game, and I just rejected their offer. Let's see if I can ask for the unproposed solution. They would accept this offer, in which we don't give anything to them, they will lose prestige, and we will gain prestige, and we will increase their relations with Prussia. Let's proceed. Whew! For some reason they were scared of Prussia. Or us. Maybe. I mean, military 71, 52. Well, they didn't have any reason to be scared. But they accepted. So there is no crisis anymore. We will not have a war with France. That's very good news, guys. Very good news. Okay. So now we shouldn't have any tension here. Indeed, it's now 3%. It was like 60 before. We still have a high chance of having rebels in our nation, but we will deal with it. It's much easier to deal with rebels than to make war against the United States. Okay, so I say that we can end this one here. I was distracted. I was planning to make new wars against some small nations. We still have a truce with Kalimantan, but we can focus on somebody else like Siak if he's not friendly with the UK, and it's not. So we could take these two territories, or this one here. No, this one is in sphere of the UK. So let's start justifying against them, so that in the next episode we will declare war on Siak and we will expand our colonial empire even further. See you in the next episode.